A 10-year-old girl seriously injured in a shooting in Northeast. Where the investigation stands this morning and how neighbors are responding.
Plus, the new mayor of College Park speaking to DC News Now about his priorities while in office. Coming up, hear his vision for the city.
Everything happens for a reason.
Be the best version every day. She said, don't let nobody doubt you. And if they do, prove them wrong.
A few local high schoolers telling us their favorite pieces of wisdom from their moms on Mother's Day.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, at 6 o'clock on this Monday morning, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
And I'm Shanika Grimshaw in for Tanaya Wright this morning. Starting you off this morning with a live look outside. It is beautiful right now over the Kennedy Center. And yesterday was so nice, Jackie. I hope it continues this week.
Oh, yeah, it was absolutely beautiful out there for all the moms for Mother's Day. And out there this morning, we are starting off quite nice out there. We do have a little bit of cloud cover, though, right now. Those clouds will exit, and that will allow for more sunshine, and also temperatures will be quite nice later on this afternoon as well. So we're looking at another nice day out there if you are still spending time with mom again today. We're talking about those temperatures right now. Those are into the 50s for much of the area. Aside from Martinsburg, we did just drop down to the upper 40s just a little bit after sunrise this morning. Our upper 50s in Fredericksburg as well as DC, 50 in Hagerstown as well as Waldorf. We're holding on to a low 60s down towards Lexington Park at this hour. We are seeing satellite and radar, the clouds still with us, but we do have the back edge of those clouds moving through central Pennsylvania. That will continue to dive its way southbound over the course of the next several hours. So we'll see more of that sunshine emerging through the latter half of the morning and into the early afternoon. Those high temperatures, mid to upper 70s later on today for much of the area. So get out there and enjoy it. Tomorrow still on the warmer side of things, mid upper 70s, but it will also come with more clouds and a chance for a few spotty rain showers. So we'll have more details on the timing of those coming up. But Shanika's here with another check of the roadways. How's traffic at this hour?
All right, back on BW Parkway, north and southbound, right near 202. This is the Maryland side, the point right before you head over to the district heading south. You're looking clear. We did have some northbound issues. That was a multi-vehicle crash that was in the early hours of the morning. Right now it is gone, so you are looking good to go if you're heading toward BWI Airport. Other than that, we're going to check out 395 heading northbound over the 14th Street Bridge. That looks good and clear too. Most of your roads are all green right now. Just watch for delays on DC 295. All right, this morning, your time right now, 6:02.
Let's take a look at your Know and Go headlines this morning. A 10-year-old girl is in critical condition after she was shot inside a car in Northeast D.C. last night. Police say the girl and her family were driving home when the car they were in was hit by the bullet on Hay Street around 9 o'clock. Officials say at least 50 shots were fired, hitting nearby homes and other cars.
Tomorrow, D.C. Council members will meet to vote on funding for the K Street Transit Project. That project would create protected bus and bike lanes designed to increase efficiency. Others argue the funding should go toward free bus rides for D.C. residents. And Commanders owner Dan Snyder and the Josh Harris bidding group have reached an agreement on the sale of the team. That deal is reportedly around $6 billion. The agreement still needs the approval of 3/4 of NFL owners. Time right now with 6:03 new this morning. Montgomery County Police are investigating after they found a body late last night in downtown Silver Spring. Police say they responded around 10:30 to reports of a shooting on Fenwick Lane. That's when they found a person who was dead. It is unclear how that person died. We, of course, will bring you updates both on air and online. A 10-year-old girl is in critical condition this morning after being shot in Northeast D.C. The girl and her family caught in crossfire while driving through the Mayfair neighborhood. Now let's get out to Lex Juarez live on the scene this morning. Lex, where are police with this investigation?
Well, police are still at the scene here. They are actively working to get to the bottom of exactly what happened here, and it's an all hands on deck approach. They've got investigators from nearly every single division working to figure out what happened. Now, the shooting was just after 9 o'clock last night. Police say that there were at least 50 shell casings found in the street and sidewalk. They believe the little girl who was shot and her family were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. No suspect information right now, but police say that they believe the shooter or shooters were standing in the street or just off of the sidewalk. Bullets also went into homes and cars on the street here, and neighbors tell us they were fearing for their lives.
We got to roll everybody out on the floor like we are in live war.
Yes.
Like this, it sounds like you are in the Middle East country.
Because we have to get to the bottom of this. This is a heinous act, and we're going to do all that we must do to bring these individuals to justice.
Well, neighbors say they are also fed up with all of the shootings just in this neighborhood alone. This is the second shooting in the past few weeks. Police are asking anybody in the community that knows anything to reach out to them and to partner with them so they can find out who's responsible. Live in Washington, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
Thanks, Lex. Turning back to Maryland, where state police say a man has been arrested in connection to a kidnapping. He was arrested after a felony traffic stop in Lanham on Friday. State police say 62-year-old Dennis Bell was driving a U-Haul truck. Other drivers called police to report Bell driving erratically and hitting parked vehicles. Police say they tried to stop Bell, but he drove off. The pursuit ended near Elm Street in Lanham. Officials say when they tried to arrest him, they found a naked woman with injuries on her hands in the front seat. Police say Bell was at a convenience store in Southeast when he pushed the victim into the truck and threatened her. The victim says he removed her clothes and used a pocket knife to stab her fingers. Bell is facing 14 charges, including assault, kidnapping, and a fourth-degree sex offense.
This morning, we are learning more about a deadly officer-involved shooting in Fairfax County last week. Police say 38-year-old Brandon LeMaine was shot and killed after he allegedly attacked an officer. Now, this happened in a McDonald's parking lot on Richmond Highway in Alexandria. Police say an officer spotted a stolen U-Haul Thursday and told LeMaine he would be detained for the vehicle. Police say LeMaine then forced the officer into his police cruiser. At some point, the cruiser was put into reverse, hitting two vehicles and a business. Authorities say when backup arrived, one officer fired a shot, killing LeMaine.
He was in a fight for his life inside of a police car.
It's shocking and disturbing. I'm at a loss for words after seeing it.
Fairfax County Police Department's Internal Affairs Bureau is conducting an administrative investigation along with an independent review by the police auditor.
The K Street Transit Project will be back in the spotlight this week. The project is intended to create protected bus and bike lanes in downtown D.C. The D.C. Council is expected to discuss funding for the project this week amid budget disputes. Part of the work for the K Street project includes converting lanes to be used exclusively for buses. Others argue the funding should go toward free bus service for D.C. residents. Residents and officials are split on the matter.
The rent is so hard and you got to pay rent, water and all that. Everything is so difficult.
It eliminates the conflict between the cars and the buses and allows those buses to run more efficiently.
The D.C. Council will hold its first vote on the budget tomorrow. D.C. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson is scheduled to address questions regarding the budget today at noon.
Time right now is 6:08. DC News Now is your local election headquarters, and we're learning about College Park's new mayor-elect. Fazlul Kabir won the special election last week to replace Patrick Willian. Now, Willian resigned in March before being arrested on child pornography charges. Mayor-elect Kabir has served as a District 1 council member for more than a decade. He's laying out his goals for his time in office, saying he wants to improve communication between the community and its leaders. Also at the top of his list, more affordable housing and better educational opportunities. Most importantly, Kabir wants to help the community trust their local government once again.
Be in touch with the community associations and the community members and different stakeholders and talking to them and hear from them. And one of the ways to build the trust back would be being transparent.
And Kabir's term will run through the city's election, which is this November. He says he plans to run again for re-election. All right, time right now is 6:09. The Washington Commanders reached a deal to sell the team.
The price tag for that deal is around $6 billion. The deal comes months after owner Dan Snyder hired investment bankers to explore a sale of the team. The league owners still have to vote to make the deal official. Snyder and the Commanders have been under the spotlight in recent years. That's because of recent probes by the House Oversight Committee and the NFL for sexual harassment and financial misconduct. Current co-owners Dan Snyder and his wife released a statement on the sale. They say in part, quote, "We are very pleased to have reached an agreement for the sale of the Commanders franchise with Josh Harris, an area native, and his impressive group of partners. We look forward to the prompt completion of this transaction and to rooting for Josh and the team in the coming years."
And new owner Josh Harris owns multiple other professional sports teams. He is a majority owner of the NBA's Philadelphia Sixers and NHL's New Jersey Devils. Now, we spoke with some fans in the district to get their reaction on the sale.
I think it's going to be a lot better than what we had before, with Dan Snyder, a lot of our team went down, so hopefully with the new guy coming in, be a better team.
Best thing that could have happened to this team and this town. We'll see how Josh Harris ends up being, but better than Dan Snyder. That's a low bar, but.
Some fans also say they want to see the Commanders come back to D.C. The team is exploring locations at the site of RFK Stadium in Northeast, in Virginia, and in Maryland.